Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Ross Benjamin, SBR contributor, and today we're going to be looking at that college football game between Louisville and Virginia. Bookies right now are favoring Louisville at -7. But before we get into this, how you doing this morning, Ross?
I'm doing very well, Dex. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. Can't complain. We're talking about football, so it's even better. All right, my man. So this morning, I was actually checking out your article, and I saw that you pointed out how the Cardinals haven't lost a beat under their new head coach, Bobby Petrino, who stepped in for Charlie Strong. Now, how about Virginia's head coach, Mike London? He's pretty much on the hot seat this season, which would make it a make-it-or-break-it year for him. But what else can you elaborate about these guys?
Well, as you just alluded to, Bobby Petrino begins his 5th season in charge at Louisville, although this is his second tenure. He left Louisville program a few years back to accept a coaching position with the Atlanta Falcons, where he lasted 1 year, and then he made stops at Arkansas, Western Kentucky, and now he's come full circle back to the Louisville Cardinals in 2014. This is a head coach at Louisville who has a tremendous 43-9 record, Dex, at Louisville in 4+ seasons, and that includes a profitable 32-20 against the spread. It's sure entirely possible that this is a make-or-break year for Mike London, as you just stated before. He's now in his 5th season with the Cavaliers program and has gone a dismal 19-32. After improving at 8-5 in 2011 and looking like he was on the way of rebuilding his program, they've regressed the last 2 seasons, have gone a combined 6-18. They've also gone a terrible 8-18 ATS at home under London, despite being 2-0 against the spread this year in Charlottesville.
Right now, Ross, we know that Louisville is a tough and highly competitive team. Now, taking that into account, do you think that the Cavaliers have what it takes to actually stay in the game and be competitive rival against the Cardinals?
Well, they do, in my opinion, but a couple of things that have to go right. Number one, first of all, they forced 7 turnovers against Richmond last week and are now a +4 in the turnover differential after 2 games. If there's any chance that they're going to have to stay in this game against a high-powered Louisville attack, they're going to have to win the turnover battle. That's going to be imperative. The second part of the equation for them to stay in my opinion, is their run defense, which has been stout in their first 2 games, holding opponents to 115 yards total rushing in the first 2 contests. And they're going to be going up against a Louisville run offense that's racked up 455 yards on the ground over the first 2 games. So 2 key components here, Dax. They have to win the turnover battle. They have to stop the run.
All right, man. So taking into account those variables right there, who are you going to give the early lean to in this game?
Well, as I just alluded to, the Cavaliers are very much capable of being competitive in this contest. This will be their ACC opener, while Louisville already opened their ACC slate, made their debut with an impressive home win over Miami of Florida. As a matter of fact, Dex, any conference road favorite like the Louisville Cardinals are in this game, that are coming off 2 home favorite ATS wins in a row like Louisville is, and the last game they played was a non-conference affair, and they're playing an opponent that's coming off a win, just the way the Virginia Cavaliers are. They're 4-17 ATS since 1995. I thoroughly believe this one will go down to the wire, and it's going to be a lot closer game than a lot of people would expect. I'm going to take a small lean here by taking the Virginia Cavaliers plus the 7 at home versus Louisville.
All right, well, we know that London needs this, so it definitely looks like you're pointing in the right direction with this one. Ross, thank you very much for your insights, and we'll talk again tomorrow.
It's always a pleasure, Dax, and thank you for having me.
Likewise, and thanks for everybody for watching. And for SportsbookReview.com, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.